So here's the door to my house, and I just wanted to give a quick tour now that I'm mostly there with the house, so you can have a see. I'm going to try and keep this quick because there's like a billion videos explaining what these houses look like. But this is mine, so you can see. So obviously the first thing you see is the door. Put it down here. This is the area where you take your shoes off. I'm too lazy to put mine in the cupboard, but if I move these out of the way, you can see it's my shoe cupboard, where I keep my detergent, hats, and the rest of my shoes, including my work shoes. So that is what is in there. This is my washing machine, and I keep the hand towels on here for me because I've been cooking. It's fairly straightforward, and switch box up here for the fuses. And as you can see from here, here is my tiny kitchen. So I've got two hobs, I've got a massive thing of soy sauce and miso, which came with the apartment because I signed up for the internet. So I use that to make ramen, and you can see most of the stuff is from IKEA or from Amazon. And you get a light and a fan and two hobs, and this is how I have to prepare everything, because it's all in the this is all you get. There's no prep space, so it's a chopping board over the sink for that. And next to this is this area. There's not really any light here, so I'm going to have to use the light from the toilet to show this. Here is the toasting oven, which I bought today for 1,300 yen from Hardoff, and a kettle from Don Quixote, and the microwave and the fridge were from the rental place. So they came with the apartment. So I don't have much in it at the minute, mostly just IKEA food and lamb because it's Easter on Sunday. And there's a lot of vegetables, because I'm very excited to have vegetables finally after eating out pretty much every evening for the last month, best part of it. So now I can make my own food, so I've got some good stuff, and the heroes there are for the teachers when I get to meet them. So there's the toilet with the buttons, heated seat and everything, and here's my shelf, which I have not organised yet. I've got a set of scales, I've got my medicine from back home, and also antiperspirant because that's not a thing here. So yeah, and this is the cool thing. In here is the shower, but it also acts as the dryer. So at the minute, it's a bit noisy. It's drying my clothes using the fan on the roof, and it's hot. It's pretty humid today, so I'm going to make sure I close the door and just leave them to dry. That's what's going on in there. I hope you could hear that anyway. And we'll go on next to the living room. And a jump cut. So, first thing you'll notice is a blanket on the floor with a pillow. This is not where I sleep, but I had a guest over yesterday. So my friend Tony came over, and I thought I'd put this here to show where in the future there will be my sofa. But there's nothing here at the minute. Out there is the balcony. It's just a small balcony with nothing really on it. It's dark in a minute, so I'll just leave it for the minute, but you know what a balcony looks like. And best of all is aircon. First time in my life I've owned aircon, and that's up there. And annoyingly it takes a lot of electricity, so I'm going to have to be careful with that. And this is where the office for the minute is, because I connect my laptop to the TV, and I can use it as another screen. So that's good, and I've just been looking over my boarding paperwork, ready for when I start work soon, which is nice. Moving around is my bag, and there's a lot of rubbish under here, which you'll notice. This is because I've been going through what my collections are, and unlike home where I only had 4 collections to worry about, there's 9 different collections I have to organise, so I'm having to think about how I do that. And the table's a bit of a mess because I'm doing some organising ready for when I start work. These are all biscuits to give away to teachers when I start. I originally was going to give them to different teachers, but I now work at 5 schools, so 1 box each. And underneath is my chalkboard, not chalkboards, corkboard, and that's going to go on the wall eventually up here, but I can't do that yet because I haven't got anything to hang it with. But yeah, this is a rail for hanging pictures. I just don't have anything, which is why the walls are all a bit bare, as you can see in a minute, but hopefully I'll do something about that. Here's a mirror over here, here's a pole for getting stuff, And up here is essentially wardrobe space, but I mostly just keep it for my camera stuff and for my futon clips, my books, and at the very top is my suitcases. And the bottom wardrobe is actually stuff I use, and some more camera stuff and receipts I need to keep hold of. So there's that, and then there's my normal everyday clothes here, and my laundry basket at the bottom of that. So that's what's going on there. There's a British flag here because this is going to be what I teach the kids where I'm from with. And up here is where I sleep. Now it may look like a mess, but I'm actually folding this up because if you don't do this, you get mold on the bottom of the futon. So you have to fold it every day and hang out once a week in the summer and once a month in the winter. So that's what the futon clips in here were for, if you remember. So that's what I'm doing there. And just over there is Deathbringer the cat, which is my cat cushion that was bought for me by my friend Alina, and I've now purchased and lives with me up here. So yeah, that is pretty much everything. The only thing of interest left is the video intercom, which I can see what's going on outside whenever there is a parcel coming, so I can see who it is and choose to ignore them if I want. So yeah, I hope you liked it. I think it's a great place to live, and I hope to do a more detailed and interesting video next time.